After the incident that occurred at the Oscars, when Will Smith went up on stage and slapped Chris Rock in the face live on television in front of the world, all over a joke that was made about Jada Pinkett Smith, nearly everyone in Hollywood had an opinion on it, including some of the people who were hosting the Oscars. And that, of course, includes Amy Schumer. Unfunny Amy Schumer, woke activist Amy Schumer, who in the immediate aftermath decided to post an Instagram picture of her laying down in bed pretending to be depressed and so affected and sickened by this. She tried to make the entire thing about her. Well, now she's talking a little more about the Oscars, despite saying, maybe I need to take some time off because I'm traumatized. She is indeed still talking about this, and she's revealing a little bit about what went down behind the scenes at the Oscars and some of the jokes that she wasn't allowed to tell. And she's essentially saying, you wouldn't let me say this, yet you let somebody go up and slap someone in the face. And what she reveals is very telling about Hollywood. And also, once again, for the people that still may be clinging to the idea that this thing was staged, this is a joke that she wasn't allowed to tell, yet they're gonna let Will Smith go up and smack Chris Rock. Okay, fat chance of that. Amy Schumer reveals one Oscars joke she wasn't allowed to say. Don't Look Up is the name of a movie. More like Don't Look Down the Barrel of Alec Baldwin's Shotgun. So yes, we will be talking a little bit about Alec Baldwin in this. Amy Schumer reveals the Alec Baldwin shooting joke she wasn't allowed to make at the Oscars. Amy Schumer performed a stand-up comedy set at the Mirage on April 2nd, where she continued to discuss Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. The comedian wrote on social media she was still triggered and traumatized by Smith's slap. Oh, please. Schumer referenced Smith as Ali during her April 2nd comedy, a reference to Smith's performance as boxer Muhammad Ali. I think Muhammad Ali would have taken Chris Rock down. That's just my guess. I was kind of feeling myself. Then all of a sudden, Ali was making his way up, Schumer said. And it was just a fucking bummer. All I can say, it was really sad. And I think it makes it it says so much about toxic masculinity. It was really upsetting. I don't think there was anything toxically masculine about what Will Smith did. He slapped a dude. He slapped a dude over a joke. That's not masculinity in any way, shape, or form. There have been some people that are trying to frame it as that, as a man sticking up for his wife. In reality, that's not the case. This was not something that required a response like that. And you're an idiot if you think otherwise. This was a joke made by a comedian about someone's hairstyle. A hairstyle that she decided to shave it after she found out she had alopecia. She's not actually bald because of alopecia. There's like one or two little patches potentially in her hair. She just said, you know what, I'm just gonna shave the whole thing off. Not even that many people know about it, including Chris Rock, and it was a tame joke. Did not require the response that Will Smith had. It was really upsetting, but I think the best way to comfort ourselves would be for me to say the Oscars jokes I wasn't allowed to say on TV. Schumer then ran down some of the jokes that proved too controversial for the Oscars telecast, including bits about Joe Rogan and James Franco. One joke found Schumer addressing Alec Baldwin and what happened on the set of Rust. Schumer told the crowd ahead of the jokes, I want to preface these Oscars jokes by saying my lawyer said not to say these. Don't tell anybody and don't get mad at me. Don't Look Up is the name of a movie. More like Don't Look Down the Barrel of Alec Baldwin's Shotgun. I wasn't allowed to say any of that, but you can just come up and slap someone. And it is interesting, isn't it, that they're trying to protect their own. You know, although Will Smith obviously slapped someone in the face on camera, live in front of the entire world, it's going to be a huge story. But so many people in Hollywood were quick to call out Will Smith for what he did, but have stood behind Alec Baldwin the entire time. Now, obviously, what Will Smith did obviously was a very intentional thing to do. What happened behind the scenes at Rust is still yet to be completely determined. But there's no doubt that Alec Baldwin has told lies along the way. Alec Baldwin has been fake as shit. He has done hypocritical things. He has said one thing and done another. And after saying, I don't know if I can ever act again, all of a sudden after, 5 months, he couldn't even wait a whole year, all of a sudden he's doing a bunch of projects now. Now that he's getting sued by multiple different people, maybe he figures he can use the money. Interesting that the Oscars would not allow Amy Schumer to tell an Alec Baldwin joke. Yet it took all this backlash for them to officially come out and very strongly condemn what Will Smith did, which ultimately resulted in him resigning. But thought it was interesting from Amy Schumer, a person who wanted to say that she was so triggered and traumatized after everything that happened. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.